Hello, I'm Jacqueline and I am going to talk to you a little bit about animal repellent. Year-round, you should be using animal repellents if you have an abundant population of deer, rabbits, squirrels, chipmunks, voles. There's a couple different animal repellent products that I'm going to recommend to you now and when to apply them. First, I'm going to talk about these two products, Repels-All. So Repels-All is great for deer, rabbits, small rodents, even birds. So these products are made with putrescent eggs, also clove oil and garlic. So when an animal smells it, it actually irritates their nasal passages and it repels them from that area. This product is really good when you have foliage that deer or rabbit or any animal is chewing on. You can spray around an area to prevent browsing, especially for bulbs. You can actually take the skin off of your fall planted bulbs and spray your bulb with this until it's completely soaked, let it dry, and then plant. And it will deter any little chipmunks and squirrels from trying to dig up the bulb and eating them before the winter arrives. Also, there is a granular Repels-All. This is super easy just to sprinkle around a plant, shrubs, trees, any ornamentals. It won't harm plants or animals, and none of these products will. And it's effective for all seasons. Whenever you kind of see more animals prominent in your yard. A lot of the times, if there isn't a lot of food source in the winter, animals will still graze on the bark, so it's good to use this. Also in the spring, all the new foliage that comes up, rabbits and deers love that. So both of these products are really great. People use both at times because sometimes the granular product will only work from the base of the plant to about 24 inches or so. This you can get a little bit higher in the plant, especially if it's a larger plant with more foliage. So another repellent is just purely for deer and rabbits, and you can apply this year-round as well. Granular repellent and the spray I just showed you do not require the animal to take a bite of the plant for them to be repelled. It's purely based on scent. The number one thing that we want to remind you about is that you need to use adequate amount of these granular and spray products. Most of the time when it doesn't work out, it's because there just wasn't enough applied. They do have satisfaction guaranteed on these. Please have 100% money back, and there is instructions on how to do that if it doesn't work out. So the last repellent I'm going to talk about is Repellex, and this is actually a systemic animal repellent. It is made from capsaicin, which is an active component in chili peppers, so it creates kind of a burning feeling in your mouth. Also for these animals, so dogs, cats, deer, rabbit, voles, moles, gives you all the list here, gophers. You can use this one time, lasts up to 1 year. It's also rainproof because it's an internal product. I recommend to use this in the spring though, after the ground is workable and you start seeing new foliage on your plant. You don't use it on any dormant plants because your plant won't be taking up water at that time. This is great for when spring blooming bulbs come out of the ground. Just sprinkle it around the plant and lightly water it in, and it'll take it up and the foliage won't taste very good to deer and rabbit. Something to note for this is that it could take up to 1 week, and if it's a large plant, up to a month for the entire plant to have the capsaicin taste in it. So in the meantime, you can use something like the Repels-All or a deer and rabbit spray to kind of keep them away for that time temporarily. Probably something for bulbs, it probably will only take like up to a week for it to be in the foliage. So thanks for listening in on how to use animal repellents and these products. If you have any questions, please contact us by phone or email. We also have other animal repellents too in the store, so come on in if you have any other issues with moles, voles, etc. There are some other ways to deter animals, sometimes with planting things around that they don't like daffodils around tulips, or strong smelling herbs, or marigolds for rabbits. It's great to do a combination of any of these things to protect your plants. So thanks again. Have a good one.